We're up in the Hollywood Hills, and I'm gonna give you a full tour of this property with insane views. This is LA living at its finest. Mount Olympus is arguably the best neighborhood in the hills. Wide streets, unmatched views of downtown Los Angeles, and a lifestyle people move here for. What makes this home stand out is how the custom design combines with features like the pool and basketball court to create something rare. A house that feels like a true home, not just another modern mansion. Starting our tour up here in the Hollywood Hills, in one of the most desirable neighborhoods, Mount Olympus. You have wider streets, you have sidewalks, and this specific property behind me has a 3-car garage. To my left, a concrete slab and rock pattern separates our driveway. And as we go up to the front of the property, there's a waterfall on the right side, a few palm trees separated by dark rocks, and this home takes on a modern contemporary look. It was built in 2018, but fully remodeled in 2020, and I can't wait to show you guys the views as soon as we walk inside. So follow me up, and we're gonna head through this tinted glass pivot door. Let's check this one out. As we step foot inside this property, we look up to 2 circular light fixtures. Already gives us a modern greeting with the lighting right as we enter. And there is a lot to see. This isn't your cookie cutter, typical white modern box you might see out here in Los Angeles. There is a lot of character and personality to this home. Starting with our right side, there is a powder room, a unique dark stone floating vanity. And if you look at the detail in this, you can see the crevices extend from wall to wall, and the sink is on just the right side. So it looks like it's all one piece and one sink, but you just have the actual drain on the right side underneath your flathead faucet there. Mirror up above with the LEDs backlighting it, and you tap the mirror to turn that on. Light fixture on the left side, and then private toilet area behind these walls here. Very unique powder room, really modern, ultra luxury modern if I were to describe that powder room. But then here it is, you guys are getting a glimpse of these views out here in Los Angeles, in the Hollywood Hills, and the backyard is going to wow you. And before we show you the backyard, actually, we're just gonna immediately take a turn to our right. Before we show you all this fancy stuff going on in the living room, walk through this door. This is the primary suite. Step inside to your bookshelf on the left side with floating glass shelves, lots of closet storage to my left as well, body mirror on the right side, and then as you walk with me, takes on incredible views of the entire Los Angeles area. It is a little bit cloudy today, so there is a cloud in the sky. And you have a fire pit right in front of me surrounded by marble stone, turf out here in our backyard. Pool is on the left side, so stick around for that. Glass railing, hedges that separate your neighbors to give you some privacy up here, and so you still have those views just above the hedges. But now let's show you the rest of this primary suite. It's not your typical bedroom because you have your own living room space in front of your bed. 2 sofas separate a coffee table in the center, king-size bed behind me with beautiful gold tones in our comforter, massive flat screen TV built into the wall in front of me. And then if you look above your bed, you have a mirror, 2 light fixtures, some storage space on the left side, and here is where our primary bathroom is. And you can already see there is a window so you can look into the bathroom or out to those views from inside there. So as we walk in, you've got this sliding glass door to head into your own personal private spa. Let's check this out. Glass shower right as you enter to your left. 2 doors lead in here. 2 massive chrome rain shower heads, marble everywhere, book matched stone and book matched stone on the shower bench down below us. And look at this, guys. As I said, it's not gonna be your cookie cutter, typical new construction, modern home that you may see on some house tours out there. You have unique staging, personality to this home, a lot of character in some of the seats and the artwork that we're gonna notice throughout the property. So stick around, let me know your favorite piece of furniture or art as we tour this home, because there is a lot to see. I can't wait to show you the basketball court downstairs a little bit later. But now we've got this dark tone floating vanity, dual vanity, 2 large LED mirrors above, and then 2 light fixtures hanging above each of those sinks. On the right side, this is where we're gonna see your large tub, which is just beneath that window, so you can get views while you're taking a bubble bath in there. And then not only would you get the views, but you can also watch your favorite show on this TV that can swivel to you. If you're sitting right there, head is right underneath the waterfall from the faucet, watching your favorite show, and you're watching your favorite view while in the comfort of your own spa. So what else do we have here? We've got water closet here through the tinted door, and then a full walk-in closet, 2 water closets actually, one right there and one on the other side of this artwork. You can see how much space is in that closet, absolutely incredible. Motion sensor lights when you walk into your closet, plenty of space. There's not a shortage of room to put your favorite shoes or your accessories. So that was everything for our primary suite and primary bathroom, but there's a lot more to see, so let's head back to the living room. You just woke up for the day, you're walking out of your bedroom, and you see the open layout of your modern property in the Hollywood Hills. Does it get more LA than this? So first of all, I want to talk about this artwork right here. Am I doing it right? I think that was somewhat pretty close. Beautiful piece. I love unique. I don't know exactly the artist of this, but I've seen a lot of those in some of these properties throughout LA. So if you guys know, leave a comment down below. Great statement piece to the property, really being in the center of this entire floor, as you can see around me. But there's a lot more to check out besides this gorilla who is facing the front door as well, making sure no intruders come in here. But let's keep on going. Family room area, art piece on the right side, set up perfectly to have an event, have a DJ playing over here in the corner. Maybe make this into a dance floor because of how open this layout is. I'm gonna be saying that a lot because this just feels very homey, yet open and super custom. I'm sure you guys are gonna be seeing that. You've got recessed lights mixed in with display lights as well, and built-in speakers all around. But over here in the corner, we've got sliding stacked doors that lead us out to the infinity edge pool, the backyard, and the views of the Hollywood Hills and downtown LA. So we're gonna start over here. Covered patio section. You can see the wood paneling above me, recessed lighting, outdoor furniture. And this covered patio is at an angle, and you get a good amount of space tucked back into the corner behind me. You see the dark marble stone in that corner as well. And in front of me, you see another outdoor fire pit. The first one we saw was directly behind me, and that is attached to the primary suite, as we see. I also do like these built-in benches built into the glass that holds up the house and the glass railing behind me. It's a great spot to sit down, relax, maybe cook some s'mores up by this fire pit. Look at the views, look at your property as well. This is the Hollywood dream. And as we walk over to the pool, there is actually a staircase that leads down to, you have a putting green, you have a basketball court, you have a separate art studio down there. So we're gonna check out the pool first, then we're gonna show you and test out my basketball skills down there. So here it is, the infinity pool, 4 day beds facing the infinity edge and the Hollywood Hills in front of us. You can see downtown LA clear on a better day when it's a little bit less cloudy than it is now, but we're still getting that beautiful blue in the sky. Weather is perfect right now in Los Angeles, and like I said, one of the better neighborhoods in the Hollywood Hills. You don't have the windy roads up here. You only have luxury modern estates like this with incredible views. There's also an elevated spa section on the opposite end of our pool. Good sized spa, 2 separate steps to walk in there. You can probably fit 20 people in this spa. It's one of the larger ones that you'll see here in the Hollywood Hills. Behind me, more outdoor seating, more covered patio space. You do have a TV built into the stone in the corner over there. Floor-to-ceiling glass on the exterior looking into the home, but in front of me we have outdoor barbecue grill, mini fridge, countertop space. This is where the party's gonna get started. You get started by serving up a good burger, getting a good cold beverage, walking out to the fire pit, and standing up here in the hills just knowing that you made it. So that was this backyard, but I do wanna show you the rest of the outdoors, which means we have to walk down the steps, so let's do it. Walking downstairs, you see all of the plant life, some bamboo trees to my right. This space is very private. And honestly, you don't see this in every home in the Hollywood Hills. To my right, this was separately built by the owners themselves. It's a private art studio for the youngest daughter in the family. Now look at this. Could you imagine being 8 years old and having this space as your own art studio? You have one light right here, so you can imagine how nice this looks at night, looking at the city lights and the lights of the other homes here in the hills. There's a built-in AC unit up above as well, because you know, if it's getting too hot, I'm not standing in this box here. But floor-to-ceiling windows and just a unique setup, private space for anyone is ideal. Here in LA, this is probably rent for $2,500 a month, maybe more. But let's go back up here. So this is a pretty cool section. Could you imagine being in this house, living here or growing up here? You invite the boys over and you have this outdoor space. You can play some games down here. You can relax, have a conversation on the couch. You can lay in a hammock over here, a large day bed. It feels, the height of these ceilings are pretty low, so it really does feel like your own private cave. And for kids, this is probably where I would believe they spend a lot of their time with their friends. I mean, look at this. Does it get much better than this? Well, it actually does, because wait till you see what's in this direction. And we go up here, there's some equipment to get a little workout on, sliding door leading into the office. And then here it is down beneath. It's your home basketball court. Let me show you this. As we come down from the lower level balcony, this is your home basketball court. That was added on separately. Now check it out. Look at how custom it is, from the wall mural with the Bugatti on it. Pretty cool. But I have to take a shot, see what we can do. Also, another cool feature is that they added this net, so when I airball right now, it's not gonna go down onto the street below us and into someone else's backyard here in the hills. So let's test out my skills. Let's get a good angle from right behind me and see if I can make it. Oh my gosh, it's been a while since I've shot a basketball. Literally probably since the last time I shot a ball in one of these videos. So if you guys watch all of these videos, let me know when that was and if I've ever made it. Probably should have warmed up before that. But that was your private basketball court down here. You can look up to the home, you can look at the views, and there's even more to see if you follow me down this pathway. And as I said, when they went through the full remodel, they built all of this on top of what the home previously was. So there's over 15,000 square feet in total on your lot here. So it's a large lot for the Hollywood Hills. But let's walk down these steps, because you have this built-in landing area, a couple of outdoor seats, and then there's even more as we keep walking down. Enjoy the outdoors, because if you're living in LA, you're gonna wanna take advantage of the outdoor space. 365 days a year, you can be outside and enjoy an outdoor putting green, or enjoy a nice cocktail. As you see, they have staged over here. They turfed the grounds here as well, and there is a built-in seat onto the wall on my left side. So while we're here, they do have a chipper for us. We gotta test my skills out once again. Let's see. All right, one take, no cuts. Let's see what we got. All right, 2 takes, no cuts. Let's see what we got. You know, it's not my day, but you can see there's a lot of room for activities out here and a lot of space to make it as you will. Up here in Mount Olympus, it's not the same as if you're in Sunset Plaza or another area of the Hollywood Hills. So that was this downstairs portion, the basketball court, the art studio. Let's go back upstairs and show you the inside. Back inside with my friend, the contemplating ape, which is what I decided to name him right there. Here is a living room section right next to our glass enclosed wine wall, separating our living spaces from our dining and kitchen areas. They're wrapped in gold. It honestly adds to the luxury vibe and feel that this home has. So I appreciate a gold wrapped champagne bottle right there. Furniture is one of a kind, as you may notice from the nickel-sized fabric here on our circular carpet. All different colors, really cool look. Behind me, built-in TV onto the wall, custom dark gray walls as well with a few different openings for some shelving. And as we walk to the right side, this is where our dining room area is on the opposite side of our wine wall. Dining table has seating for about 8 with the chandelier up above it. Looks gorgeous, and from every angle of this home, you still can see those views and part of the infinity edge pool in our backyard. So enjoy a nice meal right here. Then you have this custom fire pit against our wall with this unique circular finish on our wall in a bronze tone, which is something I don't see every day. Stairs leading down to the home movie theater, stick around for that. And then more seating areas next to sliding glass doors, of course, giving you access to that backyard. Once again, another TV up against this wall as well. So if you're tired of these gorgeous views in LA, you can watch your favorite movie up there once again. But now let's finally just check out this chef's kitchen. Marble countertops with the waterfall edge, Sputnik light fixture above our center island. I also do like these corner floating shelves. As you can see, there's several of them here, which is not in every kitchen. You don't see it out in the open facing the living area, but it adds some character to what may be a kitchen that's enclosed from the rest of the property. But if you're gonna be actually cooking in your kitchen like they probably do in this house, a nice family home in the Hollywood Hills, you want it a bit more private. So all the noise that's going on in here doesn't interfere with anyone that's trying to relax, watch TV, or hang out with the curious ape over there, or the contemplating ape, that was his name. Looking at the appliances, we've got the Miele espresso machine, dual ovens, microwave, and steamer up on the top left. Sleek, modern storage throughout, no exposed handles. The fridge and freezer is located here on the far right side, and then this walkway leads us to direct access of the side yard and multiple storage rooms and your pantry there on the right. You have a sink built into the very corner of our island. As I said, a lot of these homes don't have the personality that this one has, and I also love reading quotes, so we're gonna check out what this one says. Well, it ain't no use to sit and wonder why, babe, if'n you don't know by now. Not sure if Bob Dylan actually said that or if that even makes sense, but I do like it. It sounds like it could be inspiring. So let's keep on looking over here. I do like the contrast in the wood from the countertops, more storage in the drawers down beneath, and you have another integrated sink here right below our window, looking out to the Hollywood Hills views. Wash your dishes, wash your hands right here while being above on the hills on top of your neighbors, which is always a plus. More contrast finishes from our stone and our wood drawers down beneath. 5-burner gas stove with the Miele stovetop on our island. Wrapping up the kitchen at the very end of our island, we have 3 breakfast bar seats on one side, 1 on the opposite end, and it leads us to being exposed to the rest of our floor. But that wasn't it on this level. There are still a few guest bedrooms to show you down the hallway, and those all have their own taste and style, so let's go walk that way. And before we head into the hallway in front of me, which is right next to the front door, this leads you into that 3-car garage, epoxy floors, and beautiful supercars in there. We're not gonna show you that in this video. But through this hallway, the first bedroom is on the left side. A good amount of space in this room. This would be the guest bedroom. Sliding glass doors opens up to a waterfall out here if you wanna take a quick look. Nice private zen area. Every time I see a waterfall,
You are currently being recorded.
always got to have some good security in your side yard. But every time I hear droplets of a waterfall, I feel like I want to meditate, close my eyes, maybe put a yoga mat down. And it's like a sound bath. If you guys have ever had one or experienced one, it's a great feeling. Back inside, this does have a walk-in closet on the opposite end of the room, and it's en suite. You've got a full bathroom, modern floating vanity, freestanding sink bowl, glass shower, There's no door to walk into your shower, so you just have this large glass wall separating the shower from your vanity area, chrome shower head up above, shower niche with this nice texture bordered finish around it. And that was this guest bedroom. 2 more to show you guys. Follow me out here. You let me know which of these 3 is your favorite as we head down this warm hallway. And I say warm because of the wood walls, different from the rest of the white walls we may see, and the display lights shining bright on every image that we've got on the walls. There's one room behind me and one in the middle here. Let's check this one out. Similar size to the room next door. This one also has sliders leading out to a waterfall on our side yard. Closet space on the opposite side as well. Comes with a mini basketball hoop. So if my skills are as good outside as they are at mini basketball, we'll probably have to get one of these for my room, or just live in this house. This bathroom is about 2 times the size as the one we saw previously, with a similar look. No door leading into the shower, larger chrome ring shower head in here, shower niche with the same finishes. Love the stonework we're seeing throughout the walls, very sleek look to it. Floating vanity with a white and wood contrast in our drawers with the freestanding sink on top of the counters. You have one of those modern LED mirrors above, light fixture on the right side, and then toilet tucked around the wall in the corner of our bathroom here. Last but not least, one more to show you, and then you gotta stick around for the movie theater downstairs because it's not your typical screening room. So here we go, down the hallway. You have 2 recessed lights above to display your plant right here. Add some greenery to our hallway in this modern home. Last but not least, this bedroom. Staging is a bit different than what you saw in the last room. It's very vibrant, and I say that not because of the pink colors in here, but because of the crystal ball, or should I say disco ball that they have. But aside from doing dances from the 70s in this room, you can store all your clothes in the closet behind me. Once again, there is sliders leading to the side yard, and it's en suite. But this bathroom is the smallest of the 3. Once again, a glass shower. You've got a textured tile on your walls, floating vanity, a little bit different of a look to our sink area as well with the sloped countertops leading into our drain. Toilet tucked behind the door, but everything that you'd need in a room and a good amount of space. Area for a desk, storage, access to the outdoors. What more could you ask for? That was everything for this bedroom wing section of our property. Up here on our main floor, but I say up here because we do have to go downstairs. There's a little bit more to see, so stay tuned. I love this staircase because it looks so modern with the LEDs under every other step, and then the floor to ceiling massive tinted mirror behind me. I honestly thought there was more stairs on the other side and that it was symmetrical to this staircase, but it's an illusion, guys. It doesn't extend out. This is just one stairwell. And then we have the wood slat walls to my left, and you can see the unique diagonal handrail right here. And let's see what's through this door. And this is it, guys. This isn't your typical modern home movie theater that you might see. It's one that is actually cozy and feels like people are actually living here. What do you know? Built-in speakers above, projector is on the back wall, recessed lightings, close the blinds to get the full movie theater vibe, and then the large projector screen up against our blue painted walls. Blue is my favorite color. If you didn't know that, now you do. If you've been viewing the channel for 5 years or so, you probably did know that. Well, that's a fun fact. You also have 3 speakers underneath the projector screen to really get that surround sound system in here, turn off all the lights, and get a full movie experience. Maybe watch F1 in here and simulate as if you are on the racetrack yourself. That's a good thought. Movie theater like lights built into these walls as well. And then one of my favorite parts is the vault. Check it out right here. It's got its own code. Something about a vault, just like the Zen garden, I feel like I need a whisper. You have your own vault because there's a secret behind there, and we're not getting in there today. Yeah, there you go. You got to be quiet as we're walking by the vault. You don't know. Maybe there's someone or something in there. Enough messing around. Let's check out this bathroom, which is more than just a bathroom. Yeah, you have the typical toilet, the floating vanity, circular sink bowl, LED mirror, light fixture, wood wall behind it, which is cool. And why is that? Well, that's because there is a full sauna in this bathroom. And this is actually huge. Come on in here. This is massive. One of the largest saunas that I've really seen at a house in this price point. You know, there are $40 million homes that I've toured on this channel with saunas twice the size of this, but $10 million to $20 million homes really don't have saunas this large. This is a sauna for your friends. Could you imagine watching a movie with them and then having a sauna party? Interesting thought as well. One other thing I like, other than the hot rocks over here in your sauna, are the rock looking floors down beneath us. You can see the stonework gives a very nice touch to this bathroom. And then you also do have a shower in the corner. You can see how this is angled with our shower door. And the shower is just built into this little nook next to our sauna. Pretty cool feature in our bedroom here. Let me know what you guys think. I'm asking too many questions. At this point, I feel like you guys would have had 4 or 5 comments by now. So if you haven't commented at all, do so right now. I appreciate it. Also, if you watched this far into the video, hit the like button and subscribe. We already have a lot of big plans for some really cool properties coming soon on the channel throughout the rest of 2025. But there is one more room to check out in this house. And what could that be? Next to our movie theater. More shelf space to the right in this little walkway. And then we do have, last but not least, the home office. Might have been underwhelming for you guys, but this is where the work is getting done to be able to afford a property like this. So if you think this is underwhelming, you know, this is where the hard work is actually making the money that purchases the assets such as this mansion in the hills. So it's the boring, the day-to-day, the maybe not flashy work that really gets you to a level of this up here in Los Angeles, in the Hollywood Hills. Flat screen TV up above, access to the outdoors from there, and that basketball court is very close to our office. So maybe take a 30-minute break every now and then from grinding away on your computer and shoot some hoops while looking at the views of the city lights in the hills. And we're gonna give you some sweet drone shots at night right after this tour ends, so we'll see that in just a minute. But in this bathroom, my favorite vanity that we've seen so far in this house, because it is a narrow circular sink bowl with these indents at the bottom, and you have a built-in faucet into our curvy textured tiled wall up to the ceiling, LED mirror, another shower without a door, chrome shower head up above once again. I'm a fan of the LED light to display the curvature on those tiles there. Really cool look in this bathroom. Toilet wrapped around the corner. Another illusion. I thought there was 2 toilets right here. Does it not look like that on camera? It's pretty cool. And this is just a floor-to-ceiling mirror, of course. But that was everything, guys, in this property. Before we wrap up and show you the night tour, I'm just gonna mention my favorite part of this home is definitely all of the built-ins that they added onto underneath the house, such as the personal private art studio, all the customization, the personality in the artwork in this home. The owners did a phenomenal job, and they truly are living the dream. The custom basketball court, that is any kid's dream out there, so shout out to them. And just the turf space, the add-ons, everything is incredible. Really a Hollywood Hills house that feels homey, and you don't get many of those, especially in 2025 these days. So I appreciate you guys for watching. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Thank you so much to Monique for letting us tour her incredible listing here in the Hollywood Hills. Check out the night tour. See you on the next one. So we are here with the lovely listing agent Monique. Hello. At this property in the Hollywood Hills. Just wanted to ask you, Monique, what is one of your favorite features of this house?
Well, undeniably for me, it would be the incredible view that you can see from almost every location in the home. So day, it's beautiful. Night, it's beautiful. It's by far the view, I would say, is probably like my favorite thing.
I would have to agree. Up here in Mount Olympus, you have some of the better views in the Hollywood Hills because you can see downtown LA and a
Yep.
majority of the city. And the lights look incredible right now at night as well.
Absolutely. And
Yeah.
then this home, I would say, has one of, if not the best view of Mount Olympus. So this is like, I believe, just the gem of Mount Olympus.
That's amazing. Well, thank you so much. This property was incredible. Really thoroughly enjoyed touring it
Thank you
and
for
all of its
coming.
personality in its
Thank you.
entirety. There's a lot of character to this. You don't
Yes.
really see that too often.
Yep.
So the owners did a fantastic job. Really kudos to them.
And I'll be sure they know.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much. Shout out to you. Thank you again. I've said that like 5 times for letting
And
us
thank
tour
you,
your
Darren.
beautiful
Appreciate you
listing.
coming. Thank
this
you.
was great. Cue the night montage. Like and subscribe. See you next time.